What were the effects of latifundia? Have you ever wondered how large agricultural estates shaped the economy and society of ancient Rome? Latifundia were massive farms owned by wealthy Romans, and they had a huge impact on various aspects of Roman life. Let's break down the effects of latifundia and see how they influenced the Roman world. First, let's talk about the economy. Latifundia led to a concentration of land ownership among a small number of wealthy individuals. This change forced many small farmers to sell their land, as they could not compete with the efficiency of these large estates. As a result, the number of independent farmers dwindled, and the reliance on slave labor became more pronounced. This made it tough for free laborers to find jobs, as they could not match the low wages paid to slaves. Next, we can look at the social impact. The growth of latifundia caused many people to leave rural areas and flock to cities in search of work. Unfortunately, many of these displaced peasants found themselves unemployed in urban centers. This shift contributed to rising poverty and social unrest in cities. Interestingly, this migration also changed how people viewed rural and urban life, with many starting to see the countryside as a more desirable place to live due to the job opportunities it offered. Now let's consider agriculture. Latifundia were known for their productivity. They utilized advanced farming techniques and introduced new crop and livestock varieties. This agricultural efficiency helped meet the food needs of the expanding Roman population. However, the success of latifundia relied heavily on slave labor. As the Roman Empire's growth slowed, the influx of new slaves decreased, creating challenges for these large estates. Finally, latifundia had a cultural and political impact. The wealth generated from these estates was often accepted as a sign of status among the Roman senatorial class. This concentration of wealth and land led to social and political tensions. Some aristocrats voiced concerns about the effects of latifundia on rural communities and society as a whole, reflecting a growing unease with the economic and social changes they brought. In summary, latifundia were not just agricultural estates. They were a driving force behind significant economic, social, agricultural, and political changes in ancient Rome. Their effects shaped the lives of many Romans and left a lasting mark on the history of the empire.